the frozen tomb. Frost bites back. Gravity bows to his wrath. Cold strikes like lightning. Even Frost can't cage the king. Ice meets ice. Power meets will. Balance breaks is storm and flame. He will not yield. Neither will the frozen god. Clash of fury and frost. Neither will the frozen god. Clash of fury and frost. The ice can no longer hold the fire. Beneath the frost burns a hidden world. Down they fall, behind us, into the abyss of gods. Hell and ice collide mid-air. Fragments of a dying world mirror their war. Light against light. Chaos reigns. The frozen earth splits open. And into the depths they descend. Ancient ground remembers their kind. Answers power. Raw strength shatters the frozen throne. The cold fights back, reborn in light. Instinct versus storm. Every breath becomes thunder. The battle beneath the ice has only begun. He feels the heartbeat of something greater. Light travels where life once slept, and the wall whispers its eternal truth.
Shut it down! But the command comes too late.
The seal begins to break. The storm remembers it. The king's roar defies the cold. The heart of the storm beats again. And beneath the silence, something moves. He feels the heartbeat of something greater. Light travels where life once slept. And the wall whispers its eternal truth.
Shut it down! But the command comes too late.
begins to break. The storm remembers its master. The king's roar defies the cold. The heart of the storm beats again. And beneath the silence, something moves.
Two ancient powers now face each other across the ice.
The frozen giant awakens. 1,000 walls of ice collapse at once. His blade is born of pure frost. The king stands ready. Between them, silence sharper than any blade. The ground itself turns to weapon. Through the veins of ice. And their roars shake the heart of the world. Cold answers rage. But fire lives within the king. Power crashes against power. The ground itself turns to weapon. He answers with the strength of the earth.
Fire bleeds through the veins of ice.
Two forces, one destiny. And their roars shake the heart of the world.
The Titan's rage ignites a primal fury, striking back with earth-shattering force.
The storm builds its weapon. Time itself freezes. Trapped, yet unbroken. Heat answers the call of the king. The ground roars in flame. Fire rises beneath frozen veins. Heat melts hate. Fire and frost become one storm. Ice cuts deep, but not enough. The king answers with thunder. The world splits in two. Pain fuels the frozen god. He draws strength from the earth itself. Returns to its true master. Round one ends, but the war of giants rages on. Pain fuels the frozen god.
He draws strength from the earth itself.
Power returns to its true master. Round one ends, but the war of giants rages on. The ice is a conduit. Every pulse answers the frozen heart. Turn the river. Make the storm flow back. Break the channel. Rewire the cold. Flow reversed. Power recalled. The seal tightens on its maker. Bound by the current he commanded. Frost unravels. Fire answers. Resistance only feeds the surge. Now! Take the storm. Ride the current. Return to sender. The cold collapses from within. The king stands where storms break. The empire of ice. Ashes of winter, raining light. The frozen god, undone. Balance forged, fire and frost as one. Silence returns, and power remains.
After chaos comes the breath of silence.
The heart of the storm still beats. The king walks toward his destiny. Not conquest, communion. The ice remembers its chosen. Fire and frost finally breathe as one. But beyond the silence, another awakens. He answers, not with fear, but resolve.
The dawn melts the realm of gods. For beneath the quiet, the echoes remain.